Hey y'all, my name is Travis. Welcome to Travis Brick's YouTube channel. Today we're going to give you a quick little pirate update. Last, I don't know, maybe about 2 weeks, I've been working pretty hard and mostly just on expanding the pirate fortress over in the city. And I'm ready to show you kind of what I've come up with. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw a sneak little peek at some of it going on. But I'm ready to show you kind of what I've come up with and where we're going with it, and a couple other cool pirate things that have come in lately. Okay, so before I show you the fortress, I want to show you where I decided to put all my kind of extra ships. I just have too many to have them all in the bay, and the bay keeps getting smaller because I keep putting more and more stuff up there. So this is where I've put them. These are my display cabinets if you haven't seen them. And this used to be box storage, and I did a box purge, which I do every couple months, throwing out some extra boxes and stuff. And so I made room for this. I can probably get 1 or 2 more ships up there if I pull them a little bit tighter together. And that's good because I have a couple more I need to get built. So, but anyways, this is kind of where the extra ships are going to live. There are some crew on them, as you can see. The Blue Barracuda has some crew on it, and I might actually pull that one back down. But they have a little bit of crew on them. And they're just kind of in storage slash display. But let's go take a look at the actual fortress, which is what you actually want to see. So before we get up close with it, I thought I'd do kind of a back shot to show you just how big it actually is. This part of the city is 5 base plates deep. So it's just about 5 base plates long and about a base plate or so deep. So it has turned out significantly bigger than I expected it. But I really like the way that it kind of turned out. And you can see right there's the Black Seas Barracuda for kind of size reference. But yeah, so let's take a little bit of a closer look at kind of what I got going on, what some plans are, and how I made this. So I think, so first off, there is plenty of room for lots and lots of storytelling here and lots of little fun fig scenes. So I think I'm going to leave all these little pirate boats here and leave this part of the fortress kind of unguarded and have the pirates starting to make a little raid on this end of the fortress with all the boats and stuff. I think that's kind of a fun little thing. And so this was originally one module of the Eldorado's fortress. And then this is literally the same module. Just actually, I'm sorry, this is 2 modules. This is one module of it, so this is this module just duplicated. Originally I had intended that this was going to stay real kind of like close to the wall here, but then I realized if I opened it up like this, I could have room for like a little courtyard type area and like extra room for like a little like eating area and places for the crane to actually like dump cargo and stuff. So as soon as I pulled that away, I'm like, this makes so much more sense. So that's kind of how this developed into a much bigger project than I anticipated. But a lot of these modules are really kind of just stock, and then I just created some pieces to get between them. So like I had to create this little piece here just to get between these 2 modules. And I added a bunch of extra cannons everywhere because who doesn't love cannons? And I thought this kind of side of the fortress was a little undefended, which is why the pirates are taking over from this end. But so that's coming around here. This is actually the original second crane module, and I just pulled the crane module part off and made it just kind of flat because I didn't feel like it needed 2 cranes back to back. This is the original ship for Eldorado, and I think I am going to leave it docked there. It looks a little crooked right now because there's one of my holder plates to hold the ocean plates together right there. So that'll be fixed eventually, and I'm going to pull this out for just a second because eventually I'm also going to pull this. I think this is medium azure is the color. I'm going to put that all the way out here, and honestly probably even out to this level here, all the way along here. I just need to order those parts. There's a couple things that I need to order some parts on. I also thought adding the extra flag out here was kind of nice too, just since it's the corner of the fortress. So anyways, kind of as you come around, this is all kind of the stock thing. And then over here on the main like keep section, I closed in the back. So the backs are all closed now on this. And in doing so, I stuck one of the flags kind of hanging in the back there, in the back of the doorway. I thought that was a super cool thing, just to kind of spice up the doorway rather than just seeing a white wall back there. And you're not going to really see that too much. You can see it a little bit. Oops, sorry. You can see a little bit from this side too, if you get down to the side. But I just thought that was a really cool feature. And then we got some governors up here overviewing the troops. I'm going to stick a whole bunch more troops down there in kind of a parade review type thing. And this is the ship from the original Eldorado. And I need to get some parts to finish up that gun turret back there. You can see the orange. I need some more inverted slopes and some more curved pieces. But I just thought that was a super fun little review prospect for the governors to be in to be reviewing the troops while they're over there. And so this module here is the same as this module here, except I built it in reverse, which was actually significantly more difficult than I thought it was going to be. And then I just kind of let it taper off, and then I custom built all of that. Because obviously on the original it went into the keep tower, and I didn't need all that. So that's where that kind of developed there. And then I added that gun turret back there because I felt like it needed some more over there. So yeah, so that's kind of where I've landed with this Eldorado's Fortress, in the most upscale version possible. You can see I still need to fix the wall back there. I need to figure out something kind of along there. What I think I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to brick this in with dark bluish gray and just call that kind of done. And maybe add some more like rock pieces in there so it just looks like rock all the way to the back. But I want to make sure that that's able to split. This thing is only in 2 sections. It splits right here. That's the only designed split in this. It does sometimes split this front like L section off, just because it's heavy and it's hard to kind of balance everything when you're pulling everything out. But it all kind of slides out. It's not attached to that wall at all. But there's lots of room in here. I am very excited to do some maybe some training type scenes in here with some of the Imperial troops and some of the officers, maybe some practice sword fighting or something. Maybe some extra cannons just kind of sitting there as kind of rolling stock. But I'm really excited to kind of start to fill some of that in once I get that back section filled in. And then this kind of portion of the city is done. So that's super fun. Let's take a look at a couple other things that I've got in as far as ships go and kind of where the rest of this bay is going. Okay, so this is one of the newest additions. This has been on my list for a while. I had bought some pieces to it with the intention to complete it. And then I had an opportunity to buy basically a complete one. And so I did, and it is super minty. The sails are just amazing. I love the detail on these sails. Just so cool. And then I've been slowly collecting crew for this. So this has a very full complement of crew, including 2 breastplates, 2 of those chrome breastplates in amazing condition. Especially this back one has no flaws at all. I don't know if y'all can see if is it gonna adjust? Is it gonna adjust? No, it's not gonna adjust. But you can literally see the shine in that. But this is just such a fun little ship. I really enjoy this one. And the crew are just so unique. This is the Armada, the Spanish Armada. It was called on reissue, I think. The cool green cannon base plate. I love the accents of green. It's just kind of fun colors compared to the browns of all the others. I like the white hulls. It's just a very clean looking ship. So this area, obviously, see there's more pirates. This area obviously needs to still be finished. And something on top of here is going to go. I don't know what yet. Maybe another little pirate hideout thing. Eventually, someday, I would like to put the motorized lighthouse right there to kind of end this row of rocks and stuff. And then I think I am going to leave the Barracuda Bay back there, and then maybe the Armada, and then maybe the Caribbean Clipper, just because they're small. Because I feel like if I put any more big ships like that out front here, you're going to block the fortress, and I don't really want to block the view of the fortress. I already don't care that, I already don't like that it's kind of on like the side, so like you have to be kind of far away to actually view the whole thing. But I also kind of like that because you give a sense of its size. But so like when you walk in the room, this is more of the view of the fortress you get, which is totally fine. But I feel like if I stacked up a bunch of big ships up front here, it's just going to block it even more. So what I think I'm probably going to do is leave the Barracuda Bay back there, and maybe every so often I'll kind of rotate out ships. So I'll pull like the blue Barracuda Bay down, or the Skull Eye Schooner, or, you know, whatever, just to kind of rotate through. But I think I definitely will leave the Spanish Armada here because this is just such a cool ship, and I think you need it. It kind of needs to be close to really appreciate it. And then maybe the Caribbean Clipper, just because that's about the same size as this. And to make this a little bit more imperial presence, to kind of, you know, fight off the Black Sea's Barracuda back there. But that's kind of where we're going with this. If you have been following along with the Bricklink Designer Program, there is a Pirates Hideaway coming next round of Bricklink, which means it probably won't actually be here till November, or till December when it actually gets shipped. I'm thinking about maybe back there is where that will go. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm kind of thinking a little bit about this because this feels kind of puny back there. Especially because the Black Sea's Barracuda kind of blocks it a little bit. But I think something substantial back there. Had I gotten the idea set, which is totally leaving my mind at the moment, I think that would have been too big back there, maybe. I don't know. So I kind of want to put some sort of pirate hideaway outpost type thing kind of back there. But we'll see. That's kind of developing as well. But yeah, that's kind of where we've landed with the pirate situation. Like I said, I'm going to get this area kind of cleaned up. I might put like a couple little like rock area outposts kind of in there, and I would definitely need to get some more medium azure to do along the side. People keep asking me if I'm going to tile over this whole ocean, and I would love to, but the cost of that is just outrageous. And so if I can get a good deal on some tile, I will. But I'm not in a hurry to do that either. So it's going to kind of stay just studs for right now, I think. But, you know, I'm always kind of looking out to figure out some ways to do that on the cheaper or more affordably. But because I would like to kind of be able to rock the ships a little bit as if they're having a little battle or something. But I need to have tiling to kind of hide some of that stuff. So, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with the pirates. And this area will obviously, just like everything else, keep getting updated kind of as we go. But I'm really happy with how the fortress turned out, and how it's kind of really anchored this whole bay area, pun somewhat intended. All right, so that's where we're at with the pirate situation. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. That really helps me get the channel to grow. Hopefully next little bit, I'll get a couple more tutorial type videos out. I've been previewing this for a while now, but I think I'm finally ready to do my road corner video and my train track ballasting video. I think I'm finally ready to get those put together. So hopefully those will be coming soon, and I got a lot of cleaning up to do in the city. So hopefully once I get some of that cleaned up, I can do a overview of that and maybe a little room tour. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll catch you next time.